Well, by now, I'm sure you've heard about the NBA scandal that's just sweeping the country in news. Amazing. Cash Patel, the FBI director, yesterday announced like sweeping indictments, insane amount of collaboration between, get this, NBA players, insiders within the NBA, Cosa Nostra, the old Gambino crime families, the mafia families from back in the day, the 80s in New York, all working together to, I guess, steal money from what they call fishes or whales. And the way it worked was there were guys at a poker table. They had these high-level poker games, illegal poker games in New York, Chicago, L.A., and whatnot. A lot of people with a lot of money, they're called fish. And if they had a ton of money, they were called whales. There'd be fish and whales, and then there would be face cards. And face cards would be actual NBA, former and current NBA players, allegedly. And what was going on was they were putting these players at the table. Players were in on it, and the players were working with the house. The house was, get this, the crime families. They had things like tables where if you put your cards face down on the table could read the cards from upside down. They had players at the games, not necessarily the NBA players, not sure if they were doing this themselves as well. They were complicit, allegedly, but they had players with contact lenses that could read the backs of marked cards. They had X-ray glasses on some players, and the whole point was to get these whales to the table, draw them in by saying you're going to be sitting next to an NBA player, and then take their money. Steal their money. Card shuffling, automatic card shufflers were cheating as well, pulling cards out. Basically, they were bilking these people for millions upon millions of dollars. In addition, Chauncey Billups, the Portland Trail Blazers coach, Hall of Famer, is now allegedly being accused of sitting some of his best players or regulating the team based on what the action was. The betting sites were involved. The NBA players were involved. I'm hoping the NBA wasn't involved. The mafia was involved. This thing is going to unwrap like a blooming onion. It's incredible, and it's nowhere near. I think they're scratching the surface. And does anyone really think it's just the NBA? Do you think maybe football players? I mean, I'm not accusing anything here, but I will tell you, Patrick Mahomes is either the best football player that ever stepped on the gridiron or a peewee quarterback at best. And you never know which one you're going to get. I don't want to be accusing Patrick of anything, but it sure is odd at times. See this right here? I bet crazy numbers. I always bet. I always have bet. I've lost a lot of confidence, not necessarily in Hard Rock Bet. I don't know. There was rumors or innuendo that there were insiders in the locker rooms of even the LA Lakers locker room where they were leaking LeBron James's injuries. To what extent is he hurt? Is he really hurt that badly or not? And it was leaked to the betting site so that they can skew the lines. I mean, we already have a disadvantage. You have to be 55% right just to break even in gambling. 55%, assuming the juice is 10%, which it is with most your bets, unless you do a prop bet. But if you have to be 55% right on essentially a coin toss, which is almost impossible. On top of that, now they're going to skew it even further by having inside information that we don't have. Really, really scary. I think it's going to blow up. We will stay on it at the edge because we love delving into this stuff. And I'm just going to say, if I were given the opportunity to invest in the eventual movie that comes out about this NBA scandal, I would put all my money into it because it will be a winner. Stick with us. Subscribe if you like what you're watching. We're going to be here for the long haul. We're growing faster than 99.99% of all new YouTube channels. Think about that. We're in the top 0.1% in growth on YouTube because of you. Hit that subscribe button, and I thank you. I thank you for your viewership. I thank you for your loyalty. I thank you for hitting that button.